Hello gang, hello friends, hello gang friends. I've had a beverage. Let's do some nail stuff. Okay, take 3 on this audio because the mic is just being bananas. Not in a good way, not good bananas, bad bananas, naughty bananas. We have a new collection from Glam. It's called the Summer Rush collection, and you can get a whopping 30% off using the liquid. No, that's what was coming out of my head then. Using the link in the description and the code MISSJO 30. So this is the Summer Rush collection. We have a mix of Cateyes and cremes and Tipsy MISSJO, although it is wearing off significantly given this is the 3rd attempt at a voiceover. With each attempt I get a little bit more sober and a little bit more pissed off. So each of these bottles has a little picture on it. Look, the writing's different. It's a bit fancy schmancy, the Glam. And then they all have pictures. This one's got a taxi on it. One of them had the lady, what's her name? The Statue of Liberty. What's her name? I don't know. Let's call her Teresa. Teresa, a taxi that had a clackerboard. One of them has a bag of chips. Wait, let me rephrase for the 49% of you that are in the US. A bag of French fries, some fries, I don't know, chips. But I mean, when you think about it, they come from potatoes, right? So a chip, when you think of a chip of something, a chip of wood, a chip of potato, just a chip off the old block, it's like it's a chip. So why are you out there calling them French fries? But we do have French fries over here, but they're skinny chips, so thin skinny chips. Like McDonald's is French fries, which didn't originate in France, but there you go. That's a whole other day. But chips, and are all your chips in the US skinny? Do you have fatter chips or fries? What we're talking about? Nail varnish. One of them had a bag of French fries on them, or chips, whichever way you lie. And so we've done some labels. If you're interested in a label video about how to label your pops perfectly, and why I'm cutting down the sides here and all this, that and the other, there is a label maker video on my channel. I know what you're thinking. Hot darn! A label maker video? I am there. Get me there right now. Sounds riveting. Well, I agree. So you can watch a video on how to label your pops. And who was it that said, you know, remember I said that these skizzers were blunt, and I was like, oh, I need a new pair. And one of you in the comments, have I said this already? I don't fucking know. Said, oh, just sharpen them with a knife sharpener, which I did because I have about 3 knife sharpeners. It didn't work. I don't know whether I didn't do it right. There's only really one way to do it. But it didn't work, so I do need to buy some more. Not a big deal, they're not expensive, but I was hoping that the sharpening would save me buying more, but it didn't quite work. But thank you for the tip, because I wouldn't have thought of just sharpen them. Didn't cross my mind. Right, we have labelled everything, and we're going to put them in order, and then we're going to swatch. Have I said this already? I don't know. This is the 3rd attempt at a voiceover, so I can't remember if what I've said is what I've said, or what I haven't said yet, or have said yet. But I do need some ideas on what to do with this collection. Like, I need to do a set. I can use other colours, but give me some ideas. Even if it's like 2 of the colours from this, just give me some ideas of a set you'd like to see with them. Look at the motherfucking glow. Oh, So if you want it in one place, which on the second coat I'll show you. Oh, look, with the flash on, whoosh, boom. If you want it in one place, hold the magnet still in one place. But if you want it over the whole magnet, over the whole nail, it's bizarre how often that word just disappears out of my brain. If you want it over the whole nail, oh, look at this, look at that, look at the coverage. The opacity is bonkers. So if you want the zhuzh, I need to hiccup. No, we're okay. About 10 seconds before I started this audio, I was hiccuping every 3 seconds. Big old, loud, painful hiccups. It was quite funny. Bring it all to one side like this, right? And then just a quick swoops down. What are you doing now? Okay, I'm trying to make a point here. My hand, the video is disagreeing with me. Bring it all to one side and then zhuzh quickly down the other side, because if you bring it all to one side, imagine all the little magnetic particles being to one side. Then when you zhuzh the other side, they're all going to run towards that side. So imagine a marathon queue. All these little, and each one of the people, each person is a magnetic-y bit. They're all going to start running to the other side, but you quickly move the magnet out the way. So they don't all get there. That was a bad analogy. You know, you bring it all to one side like this, and then you do a quick swoop down the other side so that it starts to come over that way, but you stop it before everything from this side gets to the other side, so it's covering the whole nail. Was that an unnecessary description? Maybe. But I will say again, oh, look at that. It's so pretty. It's like woodland fairy princess. I will say again, this is the third attempt at a voiceover, because the microphone is having a bit of a meltdown. I can't remember what the point was. How is everybody? You okay? Oh, Berry Bliss, this colour's gorgeous because it's purple, but at the same time, it's a little bit, it's like purple, but it's like leaning up against pink. You know, some people, and these people bug me. When you're walking, do you remember at school when you used to link arms with your friend and you'd walk, and there was always that one friend who would lean on you and you'd end up sort of walking to the side because they were leaning on you so much. And it was just really bloody annoying. That colour, that purple is that friend, and the person it's leaning on is pink. Yeah. Look, you know I'm rubbish at trying to describe colours. I start talking about walking arm in arm with people or marathon runners. I just can't do it. This is pink. That is bananas, though. Isn't that beautiful? Ugh. Yeah. You all right? Thank you so much for everyone asking how Dexter is. He's doing so much better. He's like back to normal now, after his vertigo that put him sort of out of action for a week. It was really scary, but he seems absolutely fine now. Such a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah, he's such a good boy, but he's doing so much better. What else? Your comments. I was reading them earlier. Got a little bit of mosh. Not going to tell the fibs. You know, your nice comments like how you get excited at the notification that I've posted, or how you'd watch any video I make, or how you could listen to me ramble on for hours, and I read them and it just, you don't realise how much power you have, or what, it's like a superpower, you know. You leaving a nice comment makes me feel just, I don't know, it's so nice. It's like, makes me feel loved and appreciated, and just like I have all these friends out there that are just kind, nice people. So it really does mean the world when you leave comments, especially as, look at that, when we do, so on the second coat I'm going to do a little wiggle of them so you can see what it's like when you bring out the zhuzh in one place, but then I'll bring it out over the whole thing. Vroom, with the marathon runners. But yeah, it's so lovely to read your comments. Like they really do have an impact on my mood and everything. If you've been here for a while, you know I really times infinity struggle with anxiety and panic attacks and things like that. And I do find the world just a lot. You know, I find just waking up in the morning is difficult. You know, you wake up and you think, oh fuck, I've got to make it through another day. And I want you to know that your comments help me do that. You know, I do struggle a lot, and I know it doesn't, you might not think it because I'm just loud and blah, blah, blah. But it does. So I appreciate your comments so much. It really does mean the world. Look at these. Look at that fudging glow. Oh my word. What are we going to do with them? I need some ideas. Please let me know in the comments if there's 1 or 2 or 3 or all of them colours. If you look and think, I know what would be good with that, let me know, because Wimbledon's on. So my brain is 98% Wimbledon and 2% nails, and I need the help. So let me know what you think I should do with these. Sometimes hand. I can't remember the username of who it is, who every time you comment you say sometimes hand. I love it. It cracks me up. But yeah, that's the new colours. Don't forget you can get 30% off using the link in the description and the code MISSJO30. I love that you're here. I love so much that you come hang out with me and just have a chat and watch me do some nail stuff. And I hope you love this collection. Let me know what I should do with it. I appreciate you being here so much. I really do. Like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.